We'll stay them for a little bit. Okay, anything else from the applicant? If not, staff, do you have a report, please?
What, I couldn't hear what he said. Was it a question for me?
Staff.
Harley?
No, I think he's asking if Harley has a staff report.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So from staff point of view, the scope of the project is minuscule on the project site. Lubrizol's campus is astronomical, and the 300 and some odd square foot structure really wouldn't interfere with any portion of our resolution in which we intend to regulate the aesthetic of a structure through the site plan review, or the effects of drainage, light, noise, et cetera. And honestly, the addition that's being proposed, it's 300 and, I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me, approximately 360 square feet. And we exempt permits from a site plan review at 200 square feet, or projects from a site plan review requirement at 200 square feet. So really, it's just above our exemption requirement. Initially, we had discussed going through the process of a variance to request to be exempted from the site plan review requirement, but due to their tight schedule, they wanted to go through the site plan review process to ensure their approval, as opposed to potentially being denied the variance request, which is why we are all here this evening. And that's really all I have to add, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, any questions from the commission to either the applicant or staff? Go ahead.
Any questions?
He's asking for questions from the staff.
Yeah, he's asking if we have any questions.
I would make a comment that I read through the questions and answers that you presented, and every question I had seemed to be answered. I was not aware of any of the fire regulations that you talked about, and that was one thing that I was probably meant. You have your own fire department and that type of thing, so I'm sure that they were involved in the procedures. And I had no other questions other than what you had answered already. And the fact that it's not imposing on any of the other surrounding businesses or residents, I have no problem with it.
It looks like this thing sits right about the middle of your site. Closest place would be Route 2, and there's buildings in front of it that would hide it anyway, so there's no visible change to the plant that anybody can see from the roads or adjacent properties. To put any trees or shrubs in there, I don't think that makes much sense, because I don't think they would survive. And I like the idea of being able to fix something so that people won't get hurt. To me, that's a number one priority, is safety.
When that comes into the plant, does it come in bulk form now instead of the bags, or do you still have to open bags?
Oh, right now it's 50-pound bags.
So you still have to use the bags?
Yeah, and when this project is built, then we'll be bringing.
That's why I mean, after it
Yeah,
comes in a different form.
Then it'll come in 21. The size is exactly made, so 12 bags, 50 bags is 2,130 pounds a bag.
Oh, okay.
And it's all post-loaded, so the ergonomics are,
Mhm.
it eliminates the hazard of that flow.
Yeah.
That's really the whole motivation for the job. This whole, there's no cost savings or anything in terms of going to the whole,
Yes.
and everything. It's totally motivated by safety.
It's more efficient, I would say, than what you got right now.
Yeah, they have a pretty good swagger of how the one guy throws it up on the rafter, the other guy cuts it and dumps it and everything. but ergonomically, it's still, because it's complete lifting from the one guy, and then the other guy's like taking that weight and supporting it, trying not to drop the bag in the reactor. And, but they're very fast and efficient, so we're only matching time. We
Yeah,
can
not-
actually save any minutes or anything.
But the thing of it is, you're getting a safer situation.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
But it wasn't dusty then, when they were dumping it and stuff?
A little bit, I mean, there's, like 10% of the material in the bag is in the fine range.
Yeah.
That we have to kind of keep an eye on, and with any powders, I mean, the fact is, it's not the granules that are gonna float in the air or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of keep that in mind. But, I mean, it was many, many years, they didn't even realize this stuff had any potential for explosibility. I mean, there's a lot of, the same went for, in the ancient times, for flour and sugar
Right.
plants and everything. And it was really our questioning when we were first putting this project together, that we found out that this material
Would
had
explode,
to be
yeah.
dealt with in a
Yeah.
special
Barney,
way.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to point out that if you're not speaking at the podium,
Oh,
then through the
okay.
stream, they can't hear you. Luckily, nothing vital to the case has been discussed, but for decision-making purposes, if there's information that you give that helps them.
Although that's about the end of what I had to say.
And
So,
Ted as well, poor Ted's probably, has no idea what's happening.
Yeah. You didn't-
Right.
you didn't cover
yeah,
the
Ted, we
problem
were
with
just
waste.
talking about the ergonomics and how this is really just totally motivated by worker safety.
Yeah, I understand that completely. Because hearing what a little bit all said, I agree. Amy or Bailey have any questions or comments to the applicant?
No, I have no further questions.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Bailey?
I'm good, Ted.
Okay, I don't either. I am. I echo what John and Daryl commented on, and I see this as a positive, mainly on safety, and it's not going to be adverse to the residents from the road or from their homes. Unless anybody has any other questions or concerns. If they don't, entertain a motion for approval of site plan SPR 21, if I'm not mistaken, that's what it is. As provided to us today.
I'll make a motion motion for approval of case 21 SPR 01.
I'll second, Sammy.
Okay, Bailey made a motion and
Amy?
Amy seconded. Any questions on the motion? Hearing none, roll call please on the motion.
Okay, Amy,
Yes.
Daryl,
Yes.
John,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
and Chairman.
Yes. Okay, folks, the site plan has been approved by the zoning commission. Since this is the only item on the agenda, this meeting is now adjourned, and we will be meeting in about 2 weeks from today.
Mhm.
Okay,
Very good.
for a regular meeting.
Good.
Thank you very much, folks,
Yeah, thank
All
you
right.
for
Thank
coming on the Zoom.
and
Thank you,
have a
Ted.
nice.
Yeah, enjoy your
thanks-
vacation, Ted.
Yeah, enjoy your vacation.
You're welcome. Thanks very much, and Harley, thank you very much for connecting me.
You're welcome, Ted. Thank you for doing
I appreciate it. Okay, folks, have a nice rest of your day. Bye bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
To me, that was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You're completely within the confines of the